Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Zendikar Rising draft. Rare is Kazandu Mammoth. Seems like a snap pick. It's a spell land. It's a super strong card. 3-drop that typically attacks as a 5/5. It's really good. Constructed, playable. Other good cards in here. Roiling Regrowth, good with the landfall plan. There's Baloth, which if we get back, that would be nice. Cleansing Wildfire, we're likely to get back. Would still be good for a Gruul landfall. Prowling Felidar, same sort of thing. Selesnya landfall maybe if it comes back. A lot of landfall stuff though. And then Golgari counters. Visionary, just random playable 4-drop that cantrips. Allied Assault, good for party. Constrictor and the Skeleton are the Golgari counter cards. Skitter Sneak, random Rogue, and random Cleric in here as well. Other 2 cards are fairly underwhelming, but Zombie Mammoth's a nice first pick. Wow, and then we're just immediately past one. Okay. That's a weird draft start. I will oblige them and take a second one. I'd say that's a good sign for the player passing to us not being in green. So, this card is so strong. I've heard that green is kind of hated in this format. It's the weakest color, but I play it often because you got to play what's open, I think, in this format in order to make a good deck. You really can't force your way into an archetype and hope that it works out every time. Maybe we'll get both of those Baloths back. That would be nice. Some good black cards in here. Thwart the Grave is very strong. I like the Gloom Hunter, and once again, another Skitter Sneak. Vanguard for Warriors, really strong 2-drop. Electromancer more for the party deck, more so than Wizards. And some other playable green stuff, but yeah, wow. I don't know if I've ever started a draft with back-to-back rares like that. That's pretty sweet. Well, this is an interesting pack because it's got Brushfire Elemental, which is really strong, but we might want to just stick with green and take the Scythe Cat, which wants to be in the same deck as these. Brushfire Elemental's better, but there's no guarantee we end up in red, whereas if I take the Scythe Cat... I mean, the thing is, if I take the Scythe Cat and I end up landfall, I'm going to want the Elemental and the Royal Eruption, so it's tough. I actually think the Elementals may be more likely to wheel because it's 2-color, but I'd have to take quite a few other cards over it. I think I'm actually going to go Elemental and hope that Gruul landfall kind of works out here. I hope I don't get punished for that. Now we can at least take a Colony Ambush, which is a great pickup. And kind of just a free card to pick up. And we already have 3 really good spell lands at that point. Nice. Get the Hellion would be good for Gruul. Otherwise, we've got Celebrant. Yeah, Feed the Swarm. Good for Cleric decks. Warrior or Party with the Sellsword. Stalker's a great party finisher. Mind Drain, good for Rogues. Colony, good for Kicker or Golgari counter decks, but let's take the Ambush for now. Alright, got a Scythe Cat anyway. Hopefully wheel the Hellhound. There's also Spikefield Hazard in here, but Scythe Cat's actually a really important card for this deck. You want to get all of these premium landfall cards. There's a decent chance we get a last pick Hellhound. It's just, it might be, let's see, wait, 3, 4, 5. It's either Hellhound or Scale to Heights. It's more likely to be Scale to Heights now that I think about it. But I've definitely seen last pick Hellhounds. Alright, Roiling Regrowth, huge pickup for us here. Great card. Really going to help us a lot. And not even close to anything else in this pack. So, Fissure Wizard or Scale to Heights, other decent cards. Another good Cleric pickup in Sign of the Swarm. Some good Rogue cards here. The Skulker, the Duelist, the Mind Carver. And that's about it. Alright, Basswood Surge, another great pickup for us. Gives us a double ramp, like turn 3 Mammoth, turn 4 Surge, ramp, double landfall, maybe triple landfall that turn, get in for 9. It's pretty awesome. Reclaim would be nice too, but yeah, we're going to take the Surge. Alright, easy Stomper here. 6 with Cutting Green. It's also just a great 6-drop for this deck, especially with the ramp that we already have. Alright, there's our Cleansing Wildfire. Just great card, easy to pick up late, and this is like the optimal build for it. So this is where getting these last pick Akum Hellhounds and Cleansing Wildfires just really strengthens the deck a lot. You just get premium cards for the deck, you know, second and last pick. It's very, very nice for Gruul Landfall and makes it one of the easier archetypes to build. I've already got 5 creatures. We need about 10 more. Could take the Survivor. It's just a random bear. Otherwise, we take Inordinate Rage. We don't have that many Tramplers, though. Do have a couple. I think just in case I'm short on 2 drops, I'm going to take the Survivor. Zendikar is actually a fine card. We already have quite a few land creatures, too. Like, if I have to play a Mammoth, I can get it back later if I play the Zendikar on it. Typically, I don't end up playing it, but there's a chance. All right, Hellion's actually just a good card for the deck. It's a late Celebrant. Good sign for the Cleric deck. We don't need either of these cards. We'll take the worst card, which is the Mucklord. All right, so the Hellhound did end up getting picked there, but that's no big deal. Can take another Scythe Cat. I think that's an easy pick for us. Archpriest, obviously a great card for party. Same with Expert. Malachor Rebirth is playable spell land. Spoils of Adventure, great Azorius party card. Geyser Mage, Vanquish. I mean, a lot of playables in here. I think we're almost 100% likely to get the Survivor back, but if we got the Colony back, that would be much better. So we can take a Rabid Bite. I think that makes sense. Get some removal. Roost of Drakes, powerful kicker card there. But yeah, Rabid Bite, stick to green. We've got great bodies to fight with, so one-sided fight with. Better than fight. So I think it's an easy pick here. A lot of blue cards in there that are really good. Alright, there's a Horn Beetle. Probably just, I think I just keep snapping up these Scythe Cats. Like, Fortification is cool too, but Scythe Cat is just very, very good. Especially for this deck. Yeah. So now we can take, could actually take the Kabira takedown because we have Surge and Roiling Regrowth. I don't think we're likely to play the Adventure, even though I think it's a good card. We've only got one card that has a actual class. Could take the Fissure Wizard. It's a random 2-drop that can help us find things. Broken Wing's more of a sideboard card, and we're playing best of 1. I'm okay taking a takedown. I'm really not giving up much for it. And like I said, we might be able to splash it. So, alright. I think an easy Balaged recovery here. I actually like the card quite a bit. And it's a spell land. There's Arbor Mage, which is playable. But I'll take the spell land here. Spikefield Hazard is another nice pickup. We need 6 more creatures, but I think I just take this. Yet another spell land. Both of these are good, and I would play them, but I think Hazard's just going to be better. It's really nice having a land that's also a removal spell. So Cinderclasm's an option, but I actually think Nectarpot's going to be good here. We need to survive because we've got just such a powerful mid to late game plan now with the Scythe Cats and the Brushfire Elemental and the Mammoths. So this just gives us some survivability. I actually think Cinderclasm would be fine here too. But I'm going to take the Nectarpot, just make sure we have enough early game. I'd prefer to not have to play the Survivor, but I will in a pinch. So we can take a Reclaim the Waste. It just helps us hit landfall. Or we take another Hellion. We do need 5 more creatures. And like I said, I don't really want to play the Survivor. I'd be okay taking a Reclaim here. But I'm kind of okay with a couple Hellions too. I think I'm going to take the Reclaim. Hopefully that works out okay for us. Just take a Survivor, I guess. Don't really need it. We can take the Ambusher. we're likely to have a ton of mana, so actually Ambusher's probably fine in here. Just cut green, take the Horn Beetle. Don't really need it though. Kabira Takedown still looks like a card we could splash in here. We're a little bit removal light. We just have the Rabid Bite and the... could take the Ascetic. She kind of like the life gain aspect of Ascetic, but I'm going to go for the 2 drops. Oh, get immediately rewarded with 1 anyway. Okay. Well, Verazal's good. Maybe just take another Rabid Bite here, though. Seems like an easy pick. Get some more removal. Not much to say about it. Seems fine. Canyon Jerboa on the splash. Probably not bad, but I'm okay just splashing a Kabira Takedown too. If we even have to. So, can take another Nectar Pot. There's also Kazul's Fury. I think since we're close to a deck already, I'm going to take the Fury. In this deck especially, we could deal a ton of damage with it. There's a Lagak too. I guess we need some more creatures. 13 creatures currently with the Zendikar though. Okay, I'll take the Fury. Relic Robber. Oh, that's a cool one, but I think we just take a Royal Eruption here. Hopefully get the Hellhound back, but if we don't, it's okay. So we can take a Song Mad Treachery. We're just getting more, basically, on color spell lands. It's a lot easier to play a ton of lands when 8 of them are spells. Alright, we're going to take the second Wildfire here just because I think it's really good for us. We do still need some more creatures, but I'm hopeful we can find 2 more along the way. Or in a pinch, we can play the Survivors. Actually, that's fine. If I have to play them, I will. Alright, Geopede, huge pickup for us there. Really premium card for this deck. Another Vastwood Surge. Wow. I mean, it is really strong with a lot of what we've got. Or we could just take the Akum Warrior. I want the Surge, but we're already looking for cuts. I think just take the Spell Land. That's also a creature. Can take another Reclaim. Actually, can take the Kite Sail here. I don't know if it's going to make the deck. But second Reclaim seems kind of unnecessary. I feel like we have enough ramp already. We're already going to be looking for cuts, most likely. Don't really need this. Take another Nectar Pod, I think. They're just good at buying time. And we've got a good late game plan already, I think. Alright. Cut these for now. Take a look at our spell land count. It's a lot. Wow. I don't know if I've ever had that many. 9. It's huge. So we already have 9 lands. Plus a 6, we're at 15. We probably want, I assume we want like 19 or something. Can cut at least 3 creatures. think we can probably cut... Well, Snarecaster can go. That's an easy one. Then maybe we cut one wizard, one ambusher. We're at 15 creatures, 16 with the Zendikar, so we could cut one more if we really wanted. And I can't decide whether ambusher or wizard would be more valuable, but 9 plus 9. It's 18 lands. I think we can pretty easily get away with 19 because the mammoths we want to cast as creatures. Ambush we probably want to cast as a spell, and takedown we probably want to cast as a spell too. So I kind of like the kite sail in here just because I'm gonna have some big stuff that can fly over top. I think I'm going to cut the Fissure Wizard. I feel like the 1/3 that's inflatable, probably more valuable in a 19 land deck. Likely. So, pretty cool. We only have to run one plains. More green than red. Plenty of ways to find white though, so one plains is fine. And then we've got the double green with the mammoths, so we're definitely going to run more. Probably 5 green. So this would be 9 green and 8 red. Which I think is good. Could also do 10-7. Oops. Hmm. Nine, 8, or 10-7. Like I said, I kind of want to count the mammoths as spells, so it makes me want to do another green, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, pretty cool. Pretty cool looking deck. $14, but it's 15 creatures with the Zendikar. Yeah, alright. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. Alright, here in game 1, just to keep... Alright, Stomper. So I think now we're going to play the Fury so we get the guaranteed Ascetic next turn. Hellion's pretty good too. Can actually get our Kazul's Fury back at some point, which is nice. So we can play the Stomper here. Can also play the Hellion and equip it. That's pretty good, actually. This forces them to do something immediately for Hellion. And the beauty is if they do something to Hellion, like Bubble Snare or whatever, we can toss it at them, which is pretty good. I mean, if they attack into it, I'm blocking. I'm not going to equip up my Hellion and then not attack with it. Oh, beautiful. Alright, I think we're just going to attack with the Hellion. Cleansing Wildfire. So we can get our white mana, though we don't need it yet, and we have another Wildfire. So for now, maybe just get another red. No, that's pretty good. So I think we actually play the Treachery because I can get it back with the Stomper, so actually it makes more sense. Oh, that's cool. Guess we're 1 mana shy of that, though. So I guess we just play the Hellion. Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. Play the Hellion. Bounce. A forest. Play the forest. Rabid Bite. And take out the Falconer. Alright, so I'm actually just 1 mana shy here. I think the smartest, safest play, well, it's tough. Because if they have another Royal Eruption, they can just kill us, and it is a common. Probably just play Hellion, bounce a land. Play the land, equip the Hellion, and pass. And hope they don't have more removal for Hellion. If they don't, then they die. My other option was play the Scythe Cat and leave up Fury, but I feel like that still kind of leaves me dead to a Royal Eruption. I mean, we're dead to a land Royal Eruption anyway. They could just attack into the Hellion. Now we just die to any instant sorcery. So it was a close game, but I think ultimately they're going to get us. Alright, we'll see for the next one. Alright, game 2. Yeah, we can keep this. This is fine. Yeah, I suppose I play this. We can get it back with the Hellion later if we need to. Alright, so what would I prefer? Keeping the takedown or keeping the warrior? Probably keeping the takedown, I think. I guess we can blow up a green mana for a white. We need double green for another Mammoth, but this is probably okay. Oh, that's good. Basswood Surge is pretty sweet. We'll do that. Get a green. Guess we can get a couple green. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play a 7th land, I could Zendikar attack with that plus Royal Eruption. That's probably better, so I guess we'll play the takedown, which means I should have done it pre-combat. I didn't think about it. That might have made more sense though. Alright, so I guess we do Hellion. Up to 3 lands. I'm just gonna fight now. So if I dealt that extra 2 from this, it would have been lethal. Alright, no attacks is good. So now we can It's only pro red, so this is fine. Get rid of a blocker, that's good. So I can kill the Seagate Colossus. Yeah, and then attack with team. I think that's be good enough here. So they block, take 4 maybe. I'm okay with that. Or they kill all of our guys. Well, if I was going to get any land back, it'd be the Akum Warrior. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, we've got a keep here. Likely, hopefully not gonna have to play that Mammoth, I guess, but we have a lot of ways to find our other colors, which is nice. Like that, for example. Alright, so we'll do the Mammoth first. So I want to kick Reclaim, but I think we're just going to get our red mana now. Get in there. So they might be able to subtle strike our Geobeat here, but make them have it. Alright, looks like they got it. No choice, really. We were missing our land drop, and I'm not going to just leave 3 open mana and not play something, so... We got the land now, so we can go Sidecat. And... get another one. Alright. Well, they didn't have a third one. I guess that's good. I think we actually do want to play lands. Like, granted, I want to hold them for my landfall cards, but we also have, like, Vastwood Surge, which I can eventually kick. We've got a lot of spell lands. This just seems better to me. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Yeah, we can keep this. I think this hand's fine. I think we're actually going to play the ambusher so I can block the healer and potentially rip a land to get this roiling regrowth off. That would be nice. Alright, got that land. That's good. So now we've got a couple options actually. We can play the Geopede, which I kind of want to do because it gets a big threat down there. Does keep me off a turn of roiling regrowth, but then next turn I can smash in for 7 with Geopede, which seems really good. It's a lot of damage. I can actually smash in for 9. Not anymore though. It's okay. Can still use it to call in the ambush, which is actually kind of nice. So I think now we'll Scythe Cat, and I'm going to play the takedown. They're gaining a lot of life from the healer, but kind of okay with where we're at right now. Yeah, and then next turn we can go land plus regrowth, which is really good. Guess I can actually go elemental. Yeah. Land. Get in here. Guess we can get a couple more. Actually, we can get a red and a white, and that way we can bounce Kabira to get it back. Still play everything. So we can go. I mean, this point we're so close to Zendikar that, or Vastwood Surge, that I kind of want to just wait. Would I rather get another creature or removal spell? I think I'd rather get a creature here. I'm just saying if the Nissa's Zendikar dies. Guess it doesn't matter. So Balagad Recovery can get back Roiling Regrowth. That's pretty good. Also have the Ambush now, so options. Let's go. We go Recovery. Get back the Roiling Regrowth. And just to play it safe, I'm just gonna kill this now. could do it with the GOP, but they're pretty much tapped out, so this is fine. And next turn I can go Vastwood Surge. And that puts him in a pretty tough spot, I think. Or I can do the Roiling Regrowth next turn. I guess it kind of kept me back a turn doing this, but it's fine. So I can get in with this, pump twice, pump another 2 times. So I can make this 9. It's not quite enough. I think we just do the Stomper. She'll probably bounce these 2. That lets me play this. And now I have takedown to kill something too. If I want. Kinda don't need to kill anything though. Alright. We'll see for the next one. Well, we're on the draw here. We're running 19 lands. I think this is okay to keep. So that's tough. I want to cast Spikefield Hazard, but we need land, so I think I just do it like this for now. So if our Geopede can survive and we rip a green land, we can possibly double Rabid Bite. That would be pretty good. Technically got the green mana, but so we kind of needed a land there. If we'd gotten one, we would have been, I think, okay, actually. Could have fought and then traded with something, but we ran out of time here, unfortunately. So we'll see for the next one. All right, this is a keep. So if I don't draw land next turn, I play the takedown. GOP's actually pretty sweet. Some choices here. GOP deals more potential damage, and I guess if I rip a land next turn, I can go Scythe Cat land, which seems pretty good. Alright, so we did get the land, which is good. So now we can go Scythe Cat, land. And next turn I can go Vastwood Surge, potentially Vastwood Surge plus land, or even Roiling Regrowth plus Cleansing Wildfire. That'd be 3 lands. 4 lands if I rip a land here too. I think that would just straight up be lethal with this. 5, 7, 9, 11, plus another 4 on here. It's definitely lethal. And we did get it, but it doesn't quite work. It's not a big deal though. Another thing I can do is... No, I think we just do this. We just do it. And I'm getting the white mana because I can bounce Kadira Plateau at some point. Although at this point, I'm wondering if I would just want to... I forgot what I was talking about. I was going to say, maybe I'd want to bounce something else, but it doesn't matter. Right. We'll see for the next one. Alright, it's a keep. Good hand. Got the land there too, which is nice. And now we can go Mammoth into Scythe Cat. That's a good rep. So let's do the Scythe Cat and land. Pass. I think it's time to make some trades. I want to keep building up my Scythe Cat, but they're Omega aggro, and we've got late game stuff, so we just need to survive. Assuming they're just going to do like practice tactics. Works for me. Untap land there would have been pretty sweet. Instead, we'll do reclaim, getting a white, a green, I guess. Sure. Zendikar works too, so... I see the issue, though. Yeah, that's tough. So I can do Ascetic. I think we just do Ascetic. It's not the best use of mana here, but... we can block the Construct. Yeah, I'm like, unfortunately, it's like just too slow. It's like just a turn too slow. That's the problem. It's so close. So close. And now, like, I don't even have the untapped land that would bring me back into this now. I guess even the untapped land at this point probably wouldn't. Yeah, it's so close. It's insane. Our deck is amazing too. I really liked this deck a lot. I thought it was extremely strong, really powerful deck. Just like I said, just one turn too slow. One turn behind, basically. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.